This better not awaken anything in me.
In 2001, Nintendo released Pikmin, created for the GameCube by Shigeru Miyamoto. The word Pikmin is derived from the Japanese word ipiki, which translates to small animal. The gameplay consists of using small plant-like animals called Pikmin to solve puzzles with a focus on strategy and time management. Or at least that's what Miyamoto wants you to think. In reality, Pikmin is a game that forces you into the horrifying role of a tiny plant creature genocidal overlord, casually sacrificing adorable little beings for the sake of your own survival. I started the original Pikmin for the first time recently. It was my second day on the planet. I thought about how cute my little companions were. Everything was going great, until the end of the day. I shuffled my children back onto the onion. One by one, they cheerfully returned to safety, except for one. A single red Pikmin had become stuck on a rock. I stared in agony as it saw the onion take off, leaving it behind. Its grim fate sealed. I didn't even have time to grieve before the next day began and my remaining Pikmin left the ship. They went about their day as if nothing had happened, as if they didn't just bear witness to the senseless slaughter of their brother. The only reminder of their deceased friend is the number 24 at the bottom of the screen, the counter that had read 25 just moments ago. At surface level, Pikmin seems like a cute, innocent, real-time strategy game, but beneath this adorable exterior lies a deeper, darker reality. Let's talk about how Pikmin casually makes you sacrifice adorable little plant creatures and expects you to be like, yeah, okay, that's cool. For those of you who haven't played Pikmin, the game starts with Olimar flying his spaceship into the only asteroid in outer space. His ship crash lands on an unidentified planet and breaks apart upon entry, scattering 30 parts across the surface. Exiting his shell of a ship, Olimar quickly deduces that the atmosphere is poison, and his life support will only last for 30 days, which means he has 30 days to collect the convenient 30 parts required to repair his ship. Otherwise, he dies. NANI? When you first meet the Pikmin, they're these cute, tiny plant-animal hybrids. They follow you around, help you carry stuff, and fight off enemies. Adorable, right? Wrong, because the game soon teaches you that these Pikmin are utterly expendable. You send them into battle knowing full well that most of them won't come back, and you're expected to be okay with it. Oh, I lost a few Pikmin today? No big deal, I'll just pluck a few more out of the ground tomorrow. No moment of silence, no time to mourn, just, hey, you've got ship parts to collect, so grow more cannon fodder and get back to work. I was torn. I thought, maybe it would be easier on my heart if I just kept my head down and tried to detach from the little plant people. But nope, Miyamoto said, F you. At the end of each day, the game forces you to review the day's progress. You see how many Pikmin you've sprouted and how many you've lost. This time could have been used to mourn. It could have been used to allow me a moment to be human. At least feel sorry for the innocent lives I had just thrown away. But instead, I'm given a spreadsheet of how efficient my day was. It's like a twisted report card on my ability to manage life and death. In preparation for this video, I restarted playing Pikmin to get footage. I said to myself, just turn off your brain. Forget that the Pikmin are adorable and that their lives are in your hands. Just play the game, get your footage, and move on. It was day 3, and I had just unlocked the yellow Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin are able to pick up items and use them. I instructed my Pikmin to pick up the bomb rocks and use them to destroy a stone wall. I didn't know, though, that when you recall Pikmin back to your party, you can make them drop an activated bomb rock on the ground. Then this happened. I put down my controller and watched as their spirits drifted away. I had literally just destroyed an entire subspecies in the blink of an eye, blown to oblivion in an instant.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I found myself staring at the numbers. a pit in my stomach, a hole in my heart growing bigger and bigger. With each passing day. I wasn't just playing a game, I was playing God. Each day I would bring new Pikmin into the world, and each day I would send them to their deaths. You may say I am too empathetic, but the emotional toll is real. It's not like I wanted to feel a connection to the little guys. It would be one thing if they were simply plants, but Nintendo went out of their way to humanize them. They could have made them amorphous little seed things, but no. They gave them arms, and legs, and eyes. They gave them personalities. They cheer when they complete a task. They follow you loyally despite the fact that you're constantly throwing them into danger. Reminder that the name of the game comes from the Japanese word for small creature. The game gives you no choice but to care for them, and every time one of them dies, it's like a tiny piece of your soul dies with them. I'm not exaggerating when I say that Pikmin left me emotionally scarred. And let's not forget the constant pressure that is applied on top of all of this. You've got 30 in-game days to collect all your ship parts. Every day counts, and every mistake is costly. So you start to make these cold, calculated decisions. I can lose 10 Pikmin here if it means getting to that ship part faster. You become a ruthless commander, sacrificing your troops for the greater good.
The greater good.
The greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater.
The only way forward is by stepping over the corpses of your children. Pikmin thrusts you into the dreadful position of a diminutive plant creature tyrant, nonchalantly sacrificing cute little creatures for your own needs. It's a masterclass in psychological torture, wrapped in a deceptively charming package. Nintendo has cleverly disguised these harsh themes under layers of bright colors, whimsical music, and cute character designs. On the surface, Pikmin's world is vibrant and enchanting, filled with lush environments and endearing creatures. The juxtaposition of cute visuals with grim gameplay mechanics lulls the player into a false sense of security, making the harsh realities of the game's mechanics even more jarring. This tension is heightened by the game's insistence on making you directly responsible for the fates of your colorful comrades. The game doesn't just allow for the death of Pikmin, it necessitates it. To progress, you must accept the loss of your Pikmin. The result is a game that leaves a lasting impression. I was left grappling with feelings of regret and sorrow, mingled with the satisfaction of successfully overcoming obstacles and achieving my own personal survival. It's a complex emotional experience that few games are able to achieve. Behind the facade of innocence and charm, Nintendo confronts the player with the reality of mortality and the intense strain of leadership. Though I am certain some players leave the game fully desensitized to these feelings. In essence, Pikmin challenges players to reconcile the adorable exterior with the dark underlying themes of survival and sacrifice. It's a game that makes you question your morality and reflect on the true cost of your actions, all while leading an army of cheerful plant-like creatures. This blend of cuteness and cruelty is what makes Pikmin an unforgettable experience, and it is also what keeps me up at night. All in all, I guess what I have determined is, if you like Pikmin, you are probably a sociopath. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, then we are in love now. Hate to break it to you, but you're locked in, which means you have no choice but to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you really love me, you'll turn on notifications so YouTube can hunt you down the next time I post. Anywho, let me know what you think about Pikmin. Did it leave you emotionally scarred too, or am I just a sensitive little man-child? Well, I know I'm a sensitive little man-child, I just want to know if I'm alone or not. I am going to go write another essay now. I will see you later.